These 40 days of Lent here at Salt House, we want to put into practice a more honest spirituality. We'll do it by exploring a way of living that has led to remarkable healing and transformation, the kind Jesus taught us. It's a global movement fueled by humility and grace lived in beloved community that began in the 1930s. It's the 12-step recovery program, as articulated in the so-called Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. The 12 steps are a practical way for individuals in regular meetings and with the support of a sponsor to live and work through addiction. It began with alcohol, but today these same 12 steps are used across the globe for dozens of addictions, from codependency to hoarding, compulsive eating to workaholism, as well as groups for family members and loved ones. These steps work. If you're newer to the 12 steps, here are 2 things you need to know about why we'd spend Sunday morning sermons exploring the 12 steps. First, the message of Jesus and the 12-step message are largely the same message, which we'll see each Sunday. The second, the 12 steps are for all of us because we all have our own substances and behaviors that we seek out to cope. They bind us, which is the root of the word addiction. We can become bound to lots of things. Food, control, we worry, we overwork, overplan, over everything. There's alcohol, pot, scrolling on our phones, shopping, sex, exercise, so many things. These things can be good to comfort, soothe, and help us, but they can cross a line when they become unhealthy for us. The New Testament calls them our demons, those things we reach for that have such control over our lives, our behaviors, and our actions. The 12 steps can be used for any unhealthy coping tool, anything that we use to avoid trauma or uncomfortable feelings. And it begins by admitting we are powerless. In step 1, I can't. Then we're open to a power outside of ourselves that will restore our sanity. In step 2, God can. In step 3, we make a decision to hand our lives over to the care of God. It's the moment of open-handed surrender. I think I'll let God. And then we keep dancing the open hand 3-step waltz of I can't, God can, I think I'll let God. As the steps 4 through 12 open us to vulnerable self-work, making amends for the harm we've caused, practicing prayer and contemplation, and a rigorous honesty with self for ongoing health. So friends, what binds you? What are your demons? What do you need to let go of? Let's open our whole selves to God now. For Lent at Salt House is I Can't. Steps toward a more honest spirituality.